017 40 40 20. I want to answer point 1 or number 1 in accordance with the hadith narrated by Imam Bukhari which reads Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Khairukum man ta'alamal Qur'ana wa 'allamahu. Seeking the pleasure of Allah Subhanahu wa ta'ala and fighting corruption in oneself and others. In point 2, I want to be a teacher who has broad insight so that I can convey material to the maximum, as well as be creative in learning, motivate students, understand the situation of students, and be a good role model for students. Point 3. In my learning, I must master the 4 teacher competencies. The first is pedagogic competence, in order to be able to process a learning process well. Both personality competence, so that teachers become good examples for their students. Third, professional competence, and lastly, social competence. Next, point 4, the theory of behaviorism and humanism. The first theory is behaviorism, because in this theory there is habit formation. Learns language and thus imitating what he hears, then increase the praise he has heard over and over again from those around him. I choose the humanistic theory because in this theory the teacher is expected not only to conduct studies on you to teach well, but an in-depth study of it is carried out to ensure the question of how students can learn well. Point 5. I choose the deductive approach because it's very suitable in language learning. In this approach, the teacher will explain the theory of basic concepts and terms at the beginning of the lesson, then followed by application of our examples. Both approaches are open-ended because in this approach, students are required to think actively. Point 6. I will use the discussion method by creating a discussion group in charge of discussing a problem. The second method is the lecture as an initial explain of the material. And the last is the recitation method, so that students have their own notes in accordance with the understanding of the material that has been studied. Point 7. First, I will correct my intention because Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Then I will draw up a lesson plan or RPS, determine what competencies should I have, what theory should I use, what learning approach should I take, as well as what teaching methods are suitable for my learning. Lastly, I will apply some principles to myself that are respecting time, reading, and having an opinion or discussion. The last point, point 8, I will try to chat with him face to face and heart to heart, and find out about his family's condition, to his economy and health, because it affects the learning process. Sekian dari saya, mohon maaf kurang lebihnya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.